Understand, engage, Civicate. In this video, we're going to talk about the 2020 election, which takes place on Tuesday, November 3rd. First, we will talk about the process of this presidential election. Then, we will discuss the candidates and their views. There are two main candidates in every presidential election, one for the Democratic Party and one for the Republican Party. How do we get there? If the current president is seeking a second term of office, it's rare for them to be challenged within their political party, so that party is less active in the early stages of the election. For the 2020 election, President Donald Trump is the Republican nominee because he wants another 4 years in office. Many candidates wanted to be the Democratic nominee for president. At one point, more than 24 major candidates were all trying to be the Democratic nominee. Although the electoral cycle officially began in February of 2020 with the Iowa caucus, many candidates had already been campaigning for almost a year. In early April, after 2 months of primary elections in many states, 77-year-old former Vice President Joe Biden effectively became the nominee for the Democratic Party when the other leading candidates dropped out of the race. Biden was endorsed by most of the Democratic candidates. In most election years, each party would have a national convention the summer before the election to formally choose their presidential and vice presidential candidates. For the 2020 election, the coronavirus limited the conventions, campaign rallies, and other events. President Donald Trump, the 74-year-old Republican candidate for the 2020 election, was elected in 2016. His vice president is Mike Pence. We're going to explain some of his viewpoints and beliefs as simply as possible. He wants to improve the economy by increasing the number of American jobs. His proposed taxes on foreign goods are meant to help America sell more goods to other countries. He wants to decrease taxes and regulations on individual people and businesses. Trump wants to limit the government's role in healthcare. He has tried to get rid of President Obama's healthcare plan, the Affordable Care Act, which lowered healthcare insurance costs for lower-income people. He also wants to restrict illegal immigration and change the immigration system. President Trump calls his approach to foreign relations America First. He has challenged many of America's allies, trying to make them pay more for defense organizations, for example. He has also tried to withdraw the U.S. from wars in the Middle East. Finally, we're also going to explain some of Joe Biden's viewpoints and beliefs as simply as possible. He also wants to improve the economy, but he wants to do it through raising wages and investing in American industry. He wants to tax wealthy Americans more than middle and lower class Americans, and he wants to enforce regulations. He continues to support the Affordable Care Act, but he does not want to replace private insurance with a national system. He is more supportive of immigration than President Trump. For example, he supports the protection of immigrants who are brought to the U.S. as children. However, he doesn't support open borders. He also supports free college for low-income families and more support for career and technical education. Finally, he wants stronger gun control, including better background checks. Thank you for watching this video. This is just a quick summary of some of the important issues. To learn more, you can see the other resources on our page.